what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Officer Jacksman. This is Anno 1800. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, please subscribe, hit that like button, comment, let me know, and if you've been here for a little while, let me know, what you think, how you feel about the channel, and not only the channel, but this particular series of Anno, part 19 coming at you here today. I'm trying to put these up back to back. As you're looking at St. Augustine here, this is the additional island that we have. You probably haven't seen very much about this particular island, but I think if based off of what we learned yesterday, we had to basically go in and redo Williamsburg. We're going to go in and redo this island as well. We're going to add to it. We're going to go up here and get this zinc. Got a lot of land over here we got to do some things with and kind of get going the way we want it. Of course, I want to get that trade stuff set up good and actually utilize these islands for what I need them for. This is actually supposed to be a workers island. Gotta get rid of these here cigars. So as you can see, we do have we have the thread there, but mainly we have more shirts. So what we were doing was we were bringing the thread to this island and actually making the shirts on this island, the work clothes, whatever. Same thing with the pigs. We would bring in the pigs to this island and then turn them into sausages and whatnot. So some of that stuff there has just gotten over here in the past. But I do definitely need to get it back to this island. The main island right here. Everybody knows this island is under the gun right now because trying to get it up and going. I have went in and changed some things on this island as well to make it flow a little bit better. You can see we have way too many workers up there. I need to kind of fix some of that stuff. That would slow down the usage of some of these goods, but when you're building, sometimes you just start building and then you have to come back and fix it later. That's what we're doing today. Here is Williamsburg. Bringing ships over here that needs to be over here. You gotta see money up there is not looking good. It's been dropping. We got up to like 770,000 and it's been on a steadily decline since then. I got a few things kind of out of play here, but anyway, we're fixing to go in here and start moving these around. I'm not real sure exactly how I want to make this look. I'm just gonna kind of start moving things around. I don't really have a game plan for this. I know I need a lot more people over here, and I need a lot more workers over here. So as you can see, there's 3 things of shirts makers over here. Also, we do have a small group of sheep there bringing in, but not a whole lot. I mean, it's not really funding very much. We need to flow this out of here like crazy because it's going to support the whole island, basically work clothes eventually. We're kind of I don't know. It's the game plan is to have Williamsburg basically farmland, and this all kind of the production part of it. So anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I'm gonna fast forward this and I'll drop back in. Thanks a lot. And welcome back here after that little collage of putting things together on St. Augustine here. I believe that's how it's pronounced, by the way. So we are up here. You probably know this maybe by now. I'm not sure, but we have some engineers now on the mainland. So thank goodness we are able to go in and start making some things that we have not been able to make. Some up here at the top of the island. You can see there is some, I think it's zinc and iron and coal up here that we're fixing to try to get out of here. Got to get this stuff moving. This is iron deposit here. We're just going to go ahead and build that mine. Had to go ahead and voice over this because kind of messed up something on my audio. Yesterday I tore everything apart and cleaned it up real good. Just kind of off and, had the chance to do that. And, needs to happen every now and then, and I don't know, didn't get something just right in the use the rip saw, the riser rip saw, trying to actually look at it without unplugging it, but I like it. Works good, just somewhere between here and there. I didn't get some set back just right, and did a little recording over, but I don't know, or voicing while we were playing earlier, but it didn't come over. So here we are. We are trying to get this little section of. This is the. I guess gonna be maybe the industrial side of this island. I'm not sure exactly right now. We're still in that just build it mode, and then we'll move it as we need to. That's kind of where we're at. And to build all sorts of roads to this thing. Pretty crazy. Hope you like the little soft jazz music going on in the background. Christmas music kind of puts me in the jazz feel, so I'm not sure why. But anyway, I kind of like saxophone going on there. Epidemic sound is what I'm using there for those that might be wondering. I like that a lot. I have been using it now for several months. We'll continue to use it for several more months. I've had zero issues with copyright music, and they do a good job, and you don't have to link anything or nothing. It's perfect. It's pretty cost efficient. I mean, for what it's worth, it's very well worth it, very much worth it, and so I really like it. Has a lot of good songs on it, stuff that you haven't heard before, of course, but when it comes to the Christmas music, it's a lot of stuff you have heard before, because I guess they can go in and go over that and play whatever they want to play. So anyway, enough of that. Again, there's a more coastal area up there we're going for. Gonna make these little squares a little bit bigger here, and I really have no clue why I'm putting squares around them right now, because typically you don't necessarily have to do that. In some of the older Annos, like this was such a bad habit of mine that I just did, and I have continued on. Like something you have to have roads around, right? I mean, a house, if it won't function without a road to it, a building won't function without a road to it, and it always made sense in the older Annos to kind of build them like this. You don't really want to do that this way anymore, because you don't have to. I don't know. It's just, I kind of like it. It kind of keeps me square. I'm a little OCD when it comes to building some of this stuff, and sometimes it gets the better of me. I have to here and show you this. We have moved up to these engineers. We are basically not meeting their needs right here. This is stuff that we just really didn't need until we got engineers, and we are not set up for none of that right now. That's what we're fixing to get into. With that being said, most of this episode has been looking at building up St. Augustine. St. Augustine has grown incredibly since the last episode, and it is not done. This episode, this is going to increase pretty good bit. One of the reasons why is we need to move this area right here. This is the industrial, I guess you could say, side of it, but it's basically for like the Iron Age, right? So now we need to increase over here where our oil springs are at. We need to actually bring them in, and so that we can start working on some of the stuff that they want. Some of these people, what they want. We need for electricity. You need, the first thing you need is an oil refinery. So unfortunately, we got to have reinforced concrete, which is we have the limestone quarry going already over here in St. Augustine. So what I'm fixing to do is move a lot of the equipment, a lot of the refineries and the production places over here to St. Augustine. That's going to cause St. Augustine to become more of an industrial side of this instead of farmland, which kind of was the game plan anyway. It was supposed to be just like, you know, buildings like well, what am I trying to say here? Buildings like the sausage factory. So let's find something here. What am I doing? Where am I at? Let's see. Okay, so all I wanted was the sausage factory. I didn't want the pig farm. So that's what this island was mainly designed for. And we have, I want to move bakeries to this island. Not necessarily the bakeries, but some of that stuff to this island, and kind of keep a productive chain going. This island is primarily for farming, and it is doing majority of that. As you can see, we kind of have too many worker force up here, but I just needed some finances to kind of get it going. But I'm probably going to come back in another couple episodes and take some of these houses out, because technically this many workers are probably using up a lot of the resources that they just, I mean, there's no point in it. We're not ever going to need those workers over there. We need them now on St. Augustine. So with that being said, I've got to come in here and start upgrading some of these people, because we're fixing to start moving over the steel factories and stuff like that. We're going to put them back over here on this side of the island so that they stay away from the majority of the people. And yeah, I've got several little things that needs to be done over here still, but for the most part, we are, as you can see, the workforce is coming up, but we need to go ahead and start adding some more of this to this, further to the actual workforce. So a lot of the stuff that's over here that's getting chewed up by all these people, you know, it's being used in the wrong spot. So we may have to come in here and take out some of these people, not necessarily take out, but just downgrade their homes, so that they are no longer workers.
Celebrate your
and
leadership.
that's nice. That's nice. Huh? So I'm glad somebody's celebrating me. That's pretty much it for the day on what I'm doing, is to grow St. Augustine and kind of even out everything. So it's no longer, you know, I took out a lot of population on this town so that it kind of evens out a little bit, because the workforce here was like 1,700, and like they were like going through the clothes, like I couldn't even get them here in time, you know. So stuff like that that I wasn't using. So I took some of those out, and we're gonna start slowly moving this part of the island to St. Augustine. So there's that.
And what you're about to see or witness is what happens when you mess with my Navy. This is the smaller group. This is the 4 ships that, you know, just kind of patrol around everything. So somehow or another, this guy kind of got in there with us, and I don't know. We had to destroy a mission or quest with him. I'm sorry. And he was like, he spawned right on top of our island. So, yeah, unfortunate for him. I didn't even have to go hunt him down. But I have a pretty good Navy for the most part. I mean, I'm not the best, but we are definitely pretty pretty stout on this island, on this world. We haven't quite got the steamships yet, but we're really close. I mean, honestly, I can build the steamships port or harbor, but I can't make any of those ships yet. So we're still struggling in some ways. And this is something else that I stumbled across. I wanted to show you. So it was a quest that came up from whatever the DLC guy's name is, Captain whoever. He basically gave us a quest that was a like a treasure map, and it popped up on our island, and I'll show you here in just a second. But it basically showed up here in our old world, in the world that we started in, and I had to go get the the dive ship from Cape Trelawney. Anyway, there's the little old world. See the stag down there at the bottom, and I finally found a spot. But notice where he's diving at right there is kind of a bunch of fish and bubbles floating up right there. That's how I noticed it, because I mean I looked all over this island, finally realized there was a spot right there. Also, there's this random ship just parked right there below us there. So I did bring some reinforcements just in case. But anyway, nothing really grand. But he's there. He is. That's the guy you're talking about. So anyway, whatever. If you run across that, that's how to find it, and that's how to go. What you're gonna have to do to get it, you're gonna have to go get the dive ship, and which you probably should know that already. But go get the dive ship. Look for a little place where the bubbles are floating up, and bring them on over there, and let him dive. And hopefully you get something better than I do, like some buried treasure or something. I got a box.
Stations.
Trying to finish up this episode here today. This is how it's starting to look. That is St. Augustine right there. There's Williamsburg. Kind of growing it a little at a time today as well. Also, this is a new port outside of Jackstown. So it is growing kind of oddly, but it is growing. Also, we took out all of this stuff. You can see the little. We're starting to get there. Just need to really kind of upgrade a few things. Up there at the top is fixing to. We're waiting on some materials so we can build the oil refinery and all that stuff. That's kind of a shot there of it all. Looks nice. Looks uniformed everywhere. I want to upgrade all this stuff. You can see we have a ton of materials, money. You see the money back up to 700,000 up there. It's crazy. Like, I noticed it got down all the way up to like 300 earlier, and then it shot back up. It's just kind of fluctuating. I think it has to do with me building as much stuff as I am building right now, because we are doing quite a bit of that. But anyway, there's some material right there coming in that I need to finish some supplies. You see how it is going. We just basically take stuff to that island and bring the stuff back to the island. It's just a trade route, but it's kind of a production type thing. It's the raw supplies go from this island, go to that island. There it is right there. I'm kind of putting this little neat little brick wall up around everything. Hopefully they'll get to making their concrete now. But it's going up really fast. I think that's one reason why my money's fluctuating so much right now, because usually after a couple hours in this game, your money's pretty steady. And I wanted to bring you in as well. Sorry for all the interruptions and everything today, because it's been kind of scattered. Today's episode, part 9, whatever we want to call this thing, has kind of ran a little long today. Sorry about that as well. But we did get St. Augustine pretty much took care of. But like I said, there was a lot of stuff happening at once. We did go engineers here on the mainland, and I needed to get them some electricity.
So this was one way. This is the way to get electricity. Is you got to get a you got to get the oil reserve, which we have down there going. Got the oil wells going, and now you get a train from there to a harbor, which that's what we're working on right now, trying to get the harbor going. Just kind of wanted to bring you guys along for this because it's kind of a big moment, getting the railroad going. It's always a big moment when the railroad comes to town, and I just kind of having to bring it around here to find the harbor. I kind of had set this up in my mind in a roundabout way. Here a while back when we first started building this, and I just had to start doing some things around, like adding these last minute for hunter cabins or whatever they are, and the of course some more lumber mills there. But we're getting this going. This was some of the purpose of having a double road in some of these areas as well. I could, because that was where the railroad was going to run down through. So all I got to do now is just that's so that you don't accidentally put something else there. You're definitely going to need your railroad at some point if you're going to play this game very long. And I don't really know my end goal right now, how long it's this episode, these parts and episodes is gonna go, but at the least, I would say at least another 10 more parts maybe, and these are 20-30 minutes long, and we're doing a lot of fast forward, and I'm playing several hours in between these parts. So again, trying to put up one every day this week. This is right before New Year's 2022, coming on strong, knocking on the door. Having to move a few things around here, as you can see, but I do go ahead and put this little the oil harbor in. You have to have it as well. You have to have some some extra storage, which we had money, and there again, the money does start dropping pretty hilariously here in a little while. I don't know that I'm going to show that to you today, but on the next episode you should see the money start dropping like crazy. But as you can see, though, I have to take out a few buildings. You're going to have to do that. You're going to have to, if you're going to grow and you're going to play this game very long, you're going to have to move stuff around. You're going to have to, I don't know, it's a lot of stuff that you're going to have to come up with. So, but that's definitely something to get used to, deleting stuff. That's one of my things, why I probably make sure that when I'm setting my game up, I want to make sure that I have, I get full refund when I move something or destroy something, because you're going to be moving stuff a lot. At the end of the day, it's a game, folks. Play it like a game. If you was a real, president, then hey, do it however you want to do it. But if you're just a guy like me, hey man, put it on easy. Not easy. I don't play on easy. This is advanced. Hard's way too hard, but advanced is not too bad. We got going pretty good here. Trying to get this railroad to line up just right. As you can see, I did it finally. It took a little bit of work there, but we finally were able to get that thing in there. Just got to take the road off, which, like I said, this was actually my plan, but then after I got here, I was like, you know what, I might as well just leave it alone. It's already here. And then I was like, you know what, I'm going to have to do it. So we wound up taking that little portion of road out, and it went right into place. So I was actually on point. I was done a good job there. So I can't always pat myself on the back, but I can for that one, because we nailed that one going straight into the railroad there. Into the terminal.
You can take all the credit for any finds I make. Such
I don't know that we show this to you today, actually getting the train going, because like I said, the episode's running kind of long today. But we do get this going pretty quickly right after this. And of course we can't build it yet because we're waiting on concrete. Concrete right now is like the troublesome building material. Like iron. Right now we got tons of iron and very little concrete. But it's coming along. It's just kind of a struggle. So out here, I'm fixing to show you what we're going to do. So the wheat is just becoming a major problem. As you can see, we just built the railroad around the wheat field. Got to keep some of that out there. I don't know what I'm doing right here, but I want to fill in all this little area up here with the wheat farm. And you're fixing to see me do that. That is I don't know. We're having a problem with the beer and with the wheat and with the bread. Everybody getting their grain. So unfortunately, I have to go in and add some more wheat farms, whatever you want to call them, grain farms. But this area right here is we're going to solely focus on beer production because everybody wants their beer, and these Anno holics is just the same way. So they are actually going in here and everything we've done so far to maintain a beer production. They have, I mean, they're on it. So I mean, definitely something I'm having to stay on top of. So just want to go up here and fill in all this area with wheat fields, and that's what we're doing now. Anyway, so next episode, next part, series, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to try to stick with parts because it seems like it's easier for me to come up with. But next part will be part 20 on the channel. Going to do my best to get that one up for you tomorrow as well. So if you're following along with this, I hope you are. I hope, maybe not right now. I understand we're a small channel and everything's kind of slow, and the beginning's going to be slow, and I understand that. Maybe in the future, to the future you, thank you for watching and being a part of the channel and being a part of my day. And, hopefully I say something that helps you, put a smile on the face and get you going and helps you out, not just in the gaming world, but just someone to hear, a voice to hear, and that says, hey, cheer up, everything's gonna be all right. And that's kind of my attitude and my take on it. So definitely don't let anything get you down. These anaholics are, they don't there's no reason to get down on them. So following a forum right now where a lot of people are like, man, this game's crazy. It's not bad. It's a good game. I played it for a long time, and I got a lot of hours in it total. Probably, I don't know, a lot of time in it total if you consider all of the Annos, the 1700s, 1600s, 1400s. I don't know. The only one I haven't never played is the 2200 or whatever it is. The futuristic one. I haven't never played that one. So I've always stuck in the the older series. Comment below which one was your favorite if you played them all. Let me know. I have access to some of those still, and might go back one day and do a kind of a retro Anno as well. Pretty neat, and it can kind of just different take, different. We let these big games get in front of our minds sometime, and need to go back every now and then and play Mario Kart. Good game to pass time, though, that's for sure. This game is great time passer. Trying to get these wheat farms in just right, and as you see, I start putting the brick roads in. Every road from now on we start putting down, we're gonna start using brick. I should have done that a long time ago, but like maybe 15 hours ago, definitely 10 episodes ago, I should have started using the brick roads. But I don't know, it's just like I wish that dirt one would go away after you go to brick. It'd be like, okay, you can't use this road no more. But you can, and it's an option, so that's what we're doing. But I will start using the regular brick road from now on. Get away from all that. That's just, I don't know, it's just personal. It's just my take on it. You don't have to. You do whichever you want to do. Hopefully you learned something from watching me play, though. That's kind of the point of YouTube, is kind of to teach people what to do. Mine's kind of more of the, don't do what I do, because, hey, it's obviously to see that I can screw it up really good. So, definitely don't follow my suit. No, there are some games to where I'm like, hey, I know what I'm doing, and this one's, I'm like, I learn something every day I get behind the keyboard when it comes to this game. So it's fun. It's something I have played for a very long time. I've said that more than once, but definitely enjoy it. And I don't know, I'm probably gonna wind up splitting like what we've been doing like the last 19. So we're coming up on the 20th episode, 20th part. like I'm probably just gonna call that like season 1, and then you know, we're just gonna have to wait and see, you know. So got that going on. There's the that's the wheat field, and that is going to be the hops. So this particular area is it allows us to do the hops as well. So that's nice, and got that going on for us as well. But yep, sorry I kept you so long today, folks. I appreciate you hanging out here with me. And hopefully everything gets going good, and you know, we get this channel going pretty good in the near future. So come back tomorrow if you want some more of this Anno 1800. Again, if you are new here, please subscribe, hit that like button, comment, let me know what's going on in your world. From our world, we're right after Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you guys, and we're looking ahead to the New Year, so Happy New Year to you as well if you are new here on the channel. Again, hit the like button and comment, let us know what's going on. Anyway, folks, I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out here with me today, and you guys take care, and I'll catch you next time.